I have a question, little history question. I'm going to give you a phrase. I will unite with anyone to do right, and no one to do wrong. The wrong person answered the question. But that lets me know that there's so little known about our history and some of the things that have taken place in the past. Frederick Douglass said that after meeting with Abraham Lincoln in the White House. And he said that because of what was going on then and what this Emancipation Proclamation stuff is all about. Monday evening, Frederick Douglass returned to Annapolis, and he now resides in the government house in a very prominent place. Some of you were there to witness that event, and I'm sure when he woke up on Tuesday morning, he felt right at home. This program this evening, of course, is a fundraiser to make sure that we keep our history alive, because if we do not know where we came from, there's absolutely no way that we can know where we are going. So Janice Hayes Williams, who has worked very hard on the commission that is handling this program, is here tonight to give you a little background. And I won't take any time to talk about some of the things that maybe I wanted to talk about, I should have talked about last night. I'm going to let Janice Hayes Williams, the expert, come and tell you about what this is all about. She's part of this train, and we have to keep it moving. Janice Hayes. Williams.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. I want to be brief because sundown is coming soon and we want you to enjoy the evening. The reason we're here tonight is that there is a commission called Annapolis 1864. Our real name, are you ready? The Annapolis Commission on Maryland's third Constitution and the Abolishment of Slavery. Let's give a moment to the bells. When I was growing up in Annapolis, those bells would tell you if you were late getting home from school. So I have great respect. Thank you tonight. What we're doing tonight is we're taking you back 150 years. 150 years ago today, the citizens of Maryland were poised to go to the polls just like we are today. 150 years ago, the question was, will we abolish slavery? Will we set up a public education system in Maryland? Will we make Southern sympathizers pay for leaving the Union? So tonight what you're going to have is a night of overhearing and eavesdropping on what those conversations may have been like 150 years ago today. The more things change, the more they stay the same. What I would like to do before we get started is I want everybody to know that Annapolis 1864 has no secretaries, we have no office, we are all volunteers that work incredibly hard. And I want to introduce them before we get started. And when I say your name, please raise your hand. The first one I see is Miss Gertrude Mako from the South County. We have Chris Haley, the Director of the Legacy of Slavery in Maryland from the Maryland State Archives. We have the incredible Dr. Joan Gaither, who is putting together for this commission an emancipation quilt. In every county in the state of Maryland has a square. It will be hung on Emancipation Day in the State House, in the room where emancipation was signed 100 years ago. We also have Maya Davis. I don't see her. She is my vice chair who takes all the whipping when I'm not around. She's also with the Maryland State Archives. We have the Reverend Dr. Carletta Allen, the pastor of the first church in Anne Arundel County, established in 1803, a part of this commission. We also have, who am I missing? Kimberly Richardson from Parole. She is the daughter, if you all went to school and remember Mrs. Richardson in school, that's the product. And we are so proud to have her. She works hard for us. Tanya Powell from the U.S. Supreme Court, our Delta Sigma Theta lady here. I'm telling you, these people work so hard. I am so proud of them, and they're not getting paid. So this is what you do when you love something. Who am I missing? And last but not least, I'm saving Scotty for last, stop it. Miss Betty Mack, the wife of Ted Mack, who was there when they hung the portrait. Miss Betty, thank you. She is the mother of Annapolis 1864. And the last person I want to introduce is my friend before we were double digits, and that is Scotty Preston. She is a commission member. She is the director for the evening, and I'm going to bring her on, and she's going to tell you what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be experiencing when. So please welcome Scotty Preston.
Okay, listen carefully. It's not that difficult. Hear this thing right here? That's your cue. Okay, the first time you hear that, you have 3 minutes to get to one of 5 parterres. Flower parterre, rose parterre, holly parterre, boxwood parterre. Just follow the yellow brick road. It'll take you to each one of these parterres. The 5th and final one is all the way down. You will not cross the pond. You will stay on this side of the pond, but please go all the way down to the foot of the steps to hear the camp meeting that's going on across the pond. You with me? You have 2 to 3 minutes. You can choose any parterre that you want to. Once you hear the bell and you're in the parterre, the performance or what you will overhear will begin. When you hear the bell again, it will end, and you will have 2 to 3 minutes to get to the next one. There are little stations of bars and food all around. Take advantage of them because you're going to be moving. You got it? Okay.